behalf of the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, I want to take this opportunity to welcome you all to this second edition of the Renewable Energy Conference 2022 in Uganda.
We are gathered here to reflect on what has been achieved in the last year, in 1 year. Since November last year to November this year, there is a lot that has gone down the bridge in renewable energy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the theme for this conference is renewable energy for sustainable industrialization, inclusive growth, and economic recovery. And this theme is timely and relevant.
Renewable energy sources play a vital role in securing sustainable energy with lower emissions. I am happy to represent a country which is almost 100% consuming renewable energy. Uganda has relied on renewable energy for the economic achievements registered over years. Renewable energy is strategic because it offers the opportunity for decentralization of energy supply.
And of course, as a ministry, we want to emphasize that an inclusive energy transition requires a holistic framework and a well-designed supportive policies, leveraging regional collaboration, but also working with our different partners to ensure the strategies we are putting in place are really addressing a just and fair transition.
And it's actually turning into a reality. When you get out to the show, you'll actually be able to see an electric car. We are very lucky. While others are going through hard times on transition, our energy mix actually is mainly dominated by renewables.
Total Energies is committed to this transition and devotes already more than 60% of its R&D budget to clean technologies.
We must ensure that we develop technologies to produce energy that protects our environment. As a nation, ladies and gentlemen, we believe that the different energy sources, including petroleum, will continue to contribute to our energy needs for the foreseeable future. It is my pleasure to declare the Renewable Energy Conference 2022 and Expo officially open for God and my country.
So I think this conference is incredibly important. It brings together private sector, think tanks, scientists, government, non-government, development actors, everybody really who is looking forward to improving access to energy in an equitable way for people in Uganda.
So we'd want to hear from the European Union how you view our energy access agenda and briefly on the plans that you have.
So there is also an important element apart from the organization of the electricity sector, also an effort to be done in catalyzing the use of electricity, moving away from the use of simply charcoal, biomass and others, but also industrial use, developing industrial applications.
Energy transition in emerging economies is highly hindered by financing, regardless of energy resource availability.
One topic that has not been really mentioned is job creation. And I think energy transition has a huge potential to create new jobs, retrain technicians and people who have been working in other areas to train them as solar technicians, for instance, and also creating jobs that are not on the market at the moment, that will be in demand.
And we are really looking at the solutions that are out there: lighting, cooking, charging, off-grid, really. because these are hard to reach areas. So we're looking at what are we doing as a whole, whether we're government or non-government players.
There are other better solutions already out there. And I was just reading an article coming up to this event this morning that solar power in Europe is now 10 times cheaper than natural gas. So you can ask yourself, why do we want to go to natural gas? If solar power is, and of course the market is different in Europe, and maybe it's not 10 times cheaper here. I know all this. But still, do you really want to go now to natural gas if you already know that the future is solar?
You need to have something to offer. It is not just a company being a private company, and now the construction of a PVC, a solar station, a generation station is going to be done. Then the companies come. You must be relevant. That's a challenge to us Ugandans to actually get into renewable energy and see what we can offer. But we don't expect Total Energies to bring the food, the eggs from abroad.